you want to have access to the latest technology that lets you be one step or even a few steps ahead? When you trade gold CFDs, be like me. Trade with XTB. Do you want to have access to the latest technology that lets you be one step or even a few steps ahead? When you trade gold CFDs, be like me. Trade with XTB. Do you want to have access to the latest technology that lets you be one step or even a few steps ahead? When you trade gold CFDs, be like me. Trade with XTV. Do you want to have access to the latest technology that lets you be one step or even a few steps ahead? When you trade gold CFDs, be like me. Trade with XTV.
Stare lì. Daniela, non Ok. Donc, c'est une groupe, une année. Vous étiez avec l'année
want to have access to the latest technology that lets you be one step or even a few steps ahead? When you trade gold CFDs, be like me. Trade with XTV.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Forex Week 2021. I please want to urge all people on the Zoom link to check the chat and to head to the YouTube channel, because we need to leave this only for the speakers or the host due to the capacity reason and due to the some technical problems. So please, I urge you guys, I'm really happy to see you all here. At the same time, to see people on YouTube, but please, if we can join you can check the chat, and I'm resending the link. If you can join the YouTube link, it will be perfect. Before we start, no, not this one, but this is the Zoom again. Second. So please, the YouTube link is now on the chat. If you can please click on it. Hello Lamis, just 1 second. If you can click on it and head to YouTube, because I will have to remove step by step all the attendees here. It's on our YouTube channel Forex Space. I will put it here. So this is the YouTube channel Forex Space. Okay, here Forex Space. It's called Forex Space. This is YouTube channel. We are live on it now. I will have to stop accepting people who are joining now here on Zoom, but please make sure to join us on Zoom on YouTube. Okay. So first, my name is Abdallah Harfouch. I'm the CEO and founder of Forex Space, and I'm really and I'm trader at the same time. So we'll have the session today with me. But I'm also delighted to be organizing this Forex Week. Forex Week, as Forex Space is organizing it, is the first of its kind Forex week in the world, where all traders all over the world are coming together to learn from mentors, educators, and speaker during full 5 days. From 5 days, it starts today until Friday, and you will learn strategies, systems, tactics of trading the forex market. So I hope this week will be beneficial for all of you, and I hope that you will learn a lot. As a student, we know that we must learn, we must keep learning in this industry. Even me, I've been in this industry for long time, but at the same time, due to market change, we are always learning. I keep learning from mentors. Some of the speakers also are my mentors, like Raja, and I hope that you will learn a lot from this session today, from tomorrow with Raja. Wednesday we will go through this. Wednesday it will be with Ashraf, Thursday with Heather, and Friday with Hamza. As you can see in the background, the speakers will be talking every day. Why we didn't do it like one full day? Okay, by the way, this session will be in English and at the same time in Arabic, because we have speakers from all over the world, from more than 59 countries, but not everyone will go into all the sessions. So a lot of people has requested like replays, if we have replays. So as long as it's broadcasted on YouTube, so you will find the replay on YouTube. So it will be left there for you to check every session every day, and it will be for all of you guys to check it and to review it, to check all the strategies, all the questions, and all the answers of traders. So special thank you for every trader. يعني أول شيء بدي أرحب بالجميع هون. بدي أرحب بكل الأشخاص اللي عن جد عم بيكونوا معنا موجودين بالفوركس ويك، اللي هو واحد من أهم الأسابيع الأسبوع يعني للفوركس بالعالم. كتير عالم كانوا عم يتساءلوا هل يا ترى في عالم بينجحوا بهيدي البزنس أو كيف بدنا نعملها. تعرف عن حالي سريعا، اسمي عبد الله حرفوش، الفاوندر والسي او تبع الفوركس سبيس، بنفس الوقت اورجنايزر كفوركس سبيس للفوركس ويك. وهذا الهدف تبعنا كان انه نجمع اكبر عدد من العالم اللي بيتداولوا بالاسواق الماليه وخصوصي بالفوركس مع المنتورز، مع اشخاص اوريدي عم بيشتغلوا هذا الموضوع، اوريدي عم ينجحوا فيه، في عالم بيعلموه، في عالم بنفس الوقت بيطبقوه، لحتى تكونوا انتم كمان عم تستفيدوا من هذا الموضوع. So special thanks for all the traders. Okay, I will talk sometimes in English, sometimes in Arabic, because we need everybody to understand. So special thank for XTB, the exclusive sponsor of this week. Because of XTB, we could make it, and we could reach more than 1.5 million people all over the world. We had more than 2,500 registration, and from 59 countries. I repeat, many people will be joining us today, but many people will be getting the replay. Many traders will be joining during the week. So why didn't we do this like one day? Because one simple fact that you need to focus on every session like it is a normal class, so you can differentiate or understand what's really happening. So اول شيء بدي اتشكر الاكس تي بي لوجودهم معنا اليوم، لهن اللي عملوا سبونسرشيب لهيدي الايفنت اللي خلوها تصير، خلونا نوصل لاكثر من 1.5 مليون شخص وورلد وايد باول تجربه، باول نسخه مثل ما نقول للفوركس ويك فيرتشوال ايفنت. بنفس الوقت كنا قادرين بمطرح المطارح نوصل ل 59 بلد، واكثر من 2000 شخص تسجلوا بهيدي الايفنت لحتى يكونوا مزبوط عم بيتابعوا معنا وعم يشتغلوا معنا على هذا الموضوع. على هيدي الايام. الفوركس ويك رح بيكون على 5 ايام، 2 3 4 خميس وجمعه، كل يوم رح بيكون سبيكر. السبيكرز موجودين على الويب سايت لحتى تعرفوا اكثر فيهم. لحتى ما كثير نكون عم نضيع وقت، رح بلش بالسيشن تبعنا، ورح بلش اول شيء استضيف ممثل عن الاكس تي بي اللي هي مسز لميس حطات، واللي هي الهيد اوف ماركتينج اند بارتنرشيب بالاكس تي بي مينا ريجن. So first I am delighted to host Lamis Hotet, the head of marketing and partnership at XTB MENA. to be with us today to explain more about XTB, the leading broker in the world, one of the leading brokers in the world, why XTB and why choosing XTB, what's next for XTB. At the same time, what are we preparing for all traders all over the world with XTB. Lawrence, yes, we'll be talking in English part and in Arabic part. So we'll be translating the two parts because there's a lot of people from the MENA region and worldwide at the same time. Some understand English, some doesn't. So Lamis.
Hi, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Lamis, for being with us today. And special thanks for XTB for sponsoring this event. And this Forex week, and I wanted to ask you some question, and I'm pretty sure that many people who are watching us now wants to know more about XTB. So who are XTB?
Well, as you said, XTB is one of the biggest CFD brokers, actually multi-asset brokers in the world. We are constantly ranked amongst the top. We offer our services in all around the world globally. We have more than 13 offices around the world, and our latest one will be hopefully in Dubai. We won the top broker, CFD broker with the awards for 2019, 2020, and 2021. Hopefully next year again. We started more than 16 years ago. We have more than 265,000 clients globally. So we offer our services to these clients in all these languages, and we offer speedy service with customer support. We're regulated by FCA, SISEC, and now the Dubai authorities. That's the newest one we have. So we're highly regulated, highly safe and secure. We offer insurance for our big brokers, big traders. So yeah, we're out there trying to give our services to as many people as possible and to give best service possible.
So do you mean that your clients have their funds segregated and they have them secured from which amount to which amount?
Yeah, well, they do have the funds segregated for everyone. And we also have for clients who have more than 20,000 up to $1 million, we have special insurance for them. So for extra security, for extra peace of mind, even though we don't think they have a reason to be worried anyways.
Okay, perfect. Can we explain it fast in Arabic?
Do you want to repeat the whole thing in Arabic?
Yes, most important parts.
Okay, XTB.
Because we had a lot of requests from the Arab countries that they don't understand really English. So, yeah. But they are watching.
No, that's fair enough. That's why I'm the person responsible for the Arabic market, so I can go to Arabic. مش مشكلة.
Yeah.
So أول شيء XTB واحدة من أكبر الشركات بالعالم. عنا مكاتب بأكثر من 13 بلد. والكلاينتس تبعنا حوالي 265,000 كلاينت. السيرفيس تبعنا في CFD والCFD على الأسهم حتى على الكريبتو، وعنا منظمين من أهم الهيئات مثل FCA والسايسك والتنظيم بدبي. وحاليا وعندنا السكيورتي للكلاينت كثير مهمة، يعني الفندز الأموال مقسومة من الشركة والكلاينتس منهم مخلوطين مع بعض. وعندنا كمان انشورنس لهيدي الحسابات اللي فوق 20,000 لحد 1,000,000 عندهم تغطية انشورنس زيادة على قصة السيجريجيشن. وعندنا السيرفيس بتغطي أكثر من 1,500 أداة تداول، منها الكريبتو والأسهم وكل هيدا القصص، ودائما عم نزيد عليهم.
Perfect. And now you partnered with Jose Mourinho, as I saw. It was
يس البارتنرشيب مع جوزيه مورينيو الآن نحن بنعتبر إنه واحد التريدر والكونسبت تبع هاو جوزيه مورينيو بيشتغل إنه بيتعلم من أغلاطه. مش حدا ما حدا بيكون ببلش بيرفكت، بتبلش وبتتعلم من كل شيء غلط بتعمله وتو educate yourself، يعني تضل تعلم حالك كل الوقت. هيدا الموتو تبع جوزيه مورينيو، فلقينا نحن في باراليل بهالموضوع. كرمال هيك جوزيه مورينيو كمان ثقة، العالم توثق بجوزيه مورينيو and XTB وسيط موثوق. يعني عنا نحن بدنا الكلاينت يعرف إنه نحن we're there for them.
So we'll move back to English. Why people it's better for them to choose XTB. At the same time, what's next for XTB? I know that you are opening new branch in Dubai.
Yes, well, why XTB? XTB is trusted. We have been in the market for over 16 years. We have great customer support. They can call us and reach us 24 hours, 5 days a week, at different languages. And a fast execution, super fast execution. Xstation is a superior, in my opinion, platform.
We'll have a session tomorrow with Xstation.
Yes, tomorrow we're going to show you how to use it. It offers everything a trader needs, from news to market sentiment to live traders talk. We also offer the market calculator, which not like compared to MT4 where you can go and have to calculate everything yourself. Xstation offers you that. You can just look and know exactly how much a position would cost you. You can set your stop loss and take profit all in one go. Just one click and you get it all sorted. So it makes things faster and easier. We also are, again, trusted, regulated by all these regulators, like the top ones, like the KNF, the FCA, all of these. We are listed in the Polish stock market. And the platform, as I said, it's an award-winning platform. We also don't limit different strategies like scalping or hedging. We allow this, and I know that not every broker would allow this. So we have a lot of things to offer and over 1,500 instruments to trade on. So
okay, perfect. So, and you are expanding all over the world.
We have already over 13 offices in Germany, Spain, France, Chile, everywhere, Vietnam, Malaysia. And now our latest branch is in Dubai, which is going to be our headquarters for the Middle East. Hopefully around the May time, the office will be ready and we'll be there. We'll have a launch event and we'll let you know about it.
Virtual or physical?
Well, let's see how Corona. We're hoping to do it physical if things are a little bit better. And we have with this will come new offerings that we can offer. And more services that we'll hopefully be able to offer you. So obviously, if you want to know more, you can always follow us, Instagram, YouTube. We have things happening all the time. All our new offers, new events are all advertised there.
There's something that we are preparing for people who are watching us today.
Yes.
And this is something that will be launched during now and during this Forex week, which is the Forex live trading competition. And this Forex live trading competition will be organized by the Forex Space and also sponsored by XTB. And it will take place in the next few weeks. So it will start after the campaign will start after the Forex week ends. And people who are watching us, they can be part of this competition from different perspectives. So we are talking here about the people who wants to start with small accounts and with big accounts, they can be part of it. So we'll talk about it in general about this live trading competition. From our side, from the Forex Space, I will be talking about it, especially with our live stream that we do daily, and with our Telegram channel where I do studies. I make some trades and I send them with my with a real account that I open especially for this live. So this way I will be supporting people who are joining this, who will join this this competition to increase or to make some profit to increase their initial capital, the amount invested already. At the same time, can we talk a bit about this competition, Lamis?
Yes, I think it's a great opportunity, this competition, because it's a unique opportunity to be able to compete with people who are hopefully similar abilities, because we're going to have two levels of people. So people who are high level can join with more funds, and they will receive some more services from you, I think. And then we've got the live, which will allow them to see, how to trade exactly. So the chances of them making money are much higher, and then they could take that and advance themselves. And let's highlight the fact that it's only exclusive to people who hopefully join us with this Forex week and follow you in order to.
So what do they have to do in order to be joining this competition?
Well, they will have to open an account, and as I said, there's going to be standard and VIP. So the VIP are maybe the more advanced people who can start with $3K in dollars, and the standard accounts will be the standard competitors will be on $500, and then we're going to go on for 2 months. And during
so anyone can join this this competition starting $500 for standard account. If they just open an account with $500, they can join the first part of the competition, or the standard part of the competition. And then people who open with a 3K account, they can join the advanced one with Dow Jones, with gold, with studies on Dow Jones, gold, and oil, and they can trade on higher leverage, or trade more, like they can make more profits in this if they do it in the right way.
Yes, well, leverage is going to be available for both. With XTB, we allow 1 to 500, so it's up to them. The leverage that they want to use is going to be 1 to 500, but obviously, if they're beginners, you will be the one who's guiding them in that sense, because they're going to follow you and your lives, and you can tell them this is more suitable for beginners, and this is more suitable
even in advanced. I will be doing studies on Dow, trades on Dow. In the last months, we did all trades on Dow, scalp Dow, and currencies.
Yes. So it's open for both of them. It's all dependent on their risk appetite, what they want to do, but you can advise them on what you think is suitable for them. But obviously, no one can decide for them. They can just watch and decide for themselves. And obviously, all the education is available for them. You will be offering them all the services that you offer to your community. You'll be offering them the live. And in addition, they will have all the education that we offer at XTB, because as soon as they open an account with XTB, they will have access to all our library on XStation. They will also have access to some of our suppliers of education, which we all offer for free. They don't have to do anything other than be a client. So, and we have the customer assistance for them all the time. So all of this will be offered to them for free. The 500 that they deposit is for them to trade. So
okay, so
really
there's no fee. Okay, so I can understand there's no fees for a person in order to join this competition. It's just they have to put initial capital that any trader must put in order to trade.
Exactly.
And then they
So the competition doesn't cost anything.
Okay, they can go into this competition and they can make profits. And if they, in addition to the normal profit, if they win, so they will have some prizes.
Yes, so the prices will be announced once we open the competition for registration. They will get information about that, and they will have extra services that we might offer, and they'll probably have monetary prizes depending on, so there'll be a winner from both the standard and the VIP, and we will announce the prizes for these.
Interesting. So I'm glad. So I'm glad to be part of this also competition, and we will be organizing this. At the same time, we forget to speak in Arabic. Anyway, so at the same, do we have to do all this again? No.
I'll do it. It's okay, no problem. So I'll sum it up in Arabic. Okay, so here is competition.
Someone was telling me that if I can send the link of Telegram, Telegram link. So it will be during my session. I will talk about everything. So just hold on with us.
Okay. So الكومبيتيشن هيدي المسابقة راح تكون exclusive للناس اللي بيتبعوا عبد الله حرفوش. إذا بدهم يفوتوا فيها لازم يكونوا من الناس اللي بتتابع عبد الله حرفوش وبيستعملوا اللينك اللي هو راح يشاركها معكم لحتى تشاركوا بالمسابقة. راح يكون في نوعين من المشاركين، في الVIP والناس الأكثر مبتدئين. $500 لتبلشوا بالمبتدئين و$3000 لحتى تشاركوا كVIP. وراح يكون عندكم اللايف من عبد الله حرفوش بفرجيكم كيف تعملوا تريدينج، بفرجيكم التريدز اللي هو بياخذها لحتى انتم تعملوا مثله او تقرروا لحالكم اذا هيدي تريد بتناسبكم او لا. بس كمان عبد الله راح يكون عم يعطيكم الاديوكيشن والسبورت والكيس ستاديز اللي بيتابعوا كل هيدي المواضيع والاناليسيز بهاي الشهرين. الكومبيتيشن راح تكون على مدى شهرين، والرابحين راح يكونوا من الفئتين الVIP والستاندرد.
رح نحكي عن التفاصيل تبع الVIP والستاندرد بس للي عم يتساءل عن الموضوع هلا بس عم نعلنها. رح نحكي عن تفاصيلها during the campaign، يعني خلال الحملة الإعلانية اللي رح تكون عم تنعمل كرمال.
انتم هلا كلكم رح يصلكم anyway ايميلات، ما انكم انتم جزء من هيدي من الفوركس ويك، كلكم رح يصلكم معلومات عن الكومبيتيشن لحتى تختاروا اذا انتم بدكم تشاركوا فيها. مثل ما قلنا ما عليكم تفوتوا على المسابقه الا انه تفتحوا حساب وتتداولوا مثل يلي هن انتم. اذا هون اكيد عندكم حسابات تداول او عم تفكروا يكون عندكم حساب تداول، فاذا بدكم تعملوا يعني هيدي الكومبيتيشن اكسترا، انتم اوريدي انترستد، اوريدي انتم حابين تعملوا تريدينج، فهيدي الكومبيتيشن زياده رح تعطيكم السيرفيسز تبع عبد الله على 3 شهور، وبالاضافه عندكم الفرصه انه تربحوا وان شاء الله.
حتى اللي بيربح رح يكون له جوائز معنا رح نحكيها
اكيد. كل هيدي التفاصيل رح نحكي فيها باخر الاسبوع وبس نعلن المسابقه مزبوط.
Okay, so anything to add, Lamis? Actually, thank you for being with us today and explaining everything. If you have some question, people who are watching us on YouTube, at the same time, people who are here, if you have any question, you can comment on YouTube or you can send here your question on Zoom. Although I was asking people here to join the YouTube in order to leave it here just for the speakers. What I recommend, please, everyone, is to subscribe on the YouTube channel and to click the notification, because every time we will go live, starting tomorrow, it won't be anymore available for Zoom link. Yeah, you can't join by Zoom anymore. Every person who wants to watch, you will be notified on YouTube that you are live, like every day for the next 5 days, especially, and also during my live session 2 hours before the Forex week usually. So please make sure to subscribe on the YouTube channel and turn on notification. سجلوا على اليوتيوب channel واضغطوا على الجرس لحتى تكونوا قادرين تاخذوا notification كل يوم لما نطلع لايف، لانه ابتداء من بكره ما راح يكون بقى available الزوم لينك. اليوم exceptionally كان available الزوم لينك، بكره ما راح يكون بقى في زوم لينك لحتى تفوتوا على الزوم تكونوا معنا، راح بيكون كله برودكاستد على اليوتيوب تكونوا عم تحضروها هونيك. So any last word, Lamis, before we start the session?
No, I just wanted to thank you for hosting me, but also for this week, because the reason we sponsor this kind of event is because we believe that education is the most important thing for traders. They need to learn first. We want everyone to have the knowledge before they jump into trading. We don't want people to go blindly, but we also don't want people to sit on a demo account for months and months and not have that courage to jump in. So we would like them to educate themselves and alongside the demo and start actually trading. Because if you sit on the edge for too long, then you're just never going to get the courage to do it. So thank you for this event. Thank you for having us, and good luck for you and all the rest of the speakers. And for all the traders, and if they need us, they will. If you can share our contact details for XTB, we're happy to answer any questions they have. And during the week, we will have representatives from XTB who will come and tell you more about our offerings and our platform. But again, if they need any assistance, they all actually will be getting a free demo account with this Forex week. So please do use it. Do try the app. It's for free. You have it for a month. Check it out. And if you have questions about it, email us or contact us, so we can give you more information. And then if you like it, why don't you just try it out? Get in there.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Shani. Thank you for being with us.
Right.
And now we will resume our session, especially regarding trading. So we will be talking about how do I trade personally with our community, and some strategies I use or I developed and I'm still developing in order to be able to trade in the market. So that's why I'm going to move here. Okay. So first, there's something I want to emphasize on, especially that most traders in this industry, okay, stop sharing. Okay, so most traders, when they go into this industry, they think it's a way to get rich quick. They think it's easy. As they see all the time stories about a huge amount being done in this industry, someone who started with $1,000 account, and then whoa, he's in 3-4 months, he's now $10,000. And if they start building this business and they don't do really a big amount of money, they quit it, and they think that it's hard. Let me tell you something. This business. It's hard. It's not easy, and it needs skills. It needs consistency. It needs a way to make this business more fun than stressful, and that's why the session that I will be talking about, it's stress-free, low-risk trading. And this is what we do with our community. In Forex space, we are growing a community of traders where we work on different strategy. It differs between scalping and at the same time swing trade. So there is a system where we use indicators and of course price action to scalp the market, and some mainly support and resistance we will be talking about, and we will show it to you. And the other system is based on swing trade. The first system on swing trade, and the second system on scalping. And scalping usually it's done with a stop loss, while the swing trade, the stop loss is more visual, but at the same time we hedge the position if it goes against us, especially that we choose a certain percentage of the account, like 10%, 5%, 10% maximum drawdown we can have in order to stop. Usually our drawdown is 2, 3, 4%, unless we increase the risk in this. But scalping the market using the technique of our sniper entries, and at the same time the technique that I learned from Raja, tomorrow's session will be with Raja, using the trend. So we work with the trend if we want to scalp the market, like on GBP, JPY, but at the same time we scalp against the trend if we want to have the sniper entries, and both of us are working. So we do it in the same way. Okay, some people say no, we will never work against the trend. Some other people will say it's better to work only with trend. So it's different. That's why we will be talking about these two. But I'm developing a system since I've been in this industry for a long time, for like 12 years. But the normal system that I use, which is based on the Elliott waves, double bottom, triple bottom with pattern. Yani always we must have a combination for me in order to take a decision between indicators, patterns, and Fibonacci and Elliott waves. This is the main system. it has nothing to do with scalping the market. It's for the 4 hour time frame and daily time frame. It's more like a swing trade, but at the same time with a stop loss. But if we go to the lower time frame, like 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour mainly, and mainly I'm talking about 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hours now. We're working most of the time on this time frame, we can see that there is many ways we can be or we can identify the market, how it's going. For example, using the support and the resistance, we can have like sniper entries in the market. And how do I use it? First, I use it using the Fibonacci retracement, and especially when it comes to big moves that happens during the market. For example, if the market here is going up, so once the market is driving down again, you have here the 38.2%, which is the first trade that anyone can try. When the first time it went down, look, it hit the 38.2%, like it was 40.89, and then it bounced back again to reach the 149.76. So here we have like 50 pips on the 38.2. The second time it hit it, usually it bounced back like 10 pips again, but it becomes more risky. And to be honest, I took it last time here, knowing that using the support and resistance, our levels must be here. The first one, 40.63, and the second one, it was on the 50%. At the same time, it was a resistance level here. If we can check 1, 2, here, 2 times it hits. At the same time, it's the 50%. It hit it and bounced back before it resumed down. And at the same time, we checked here, like in the normal pattern, we have the double top. When we talk about the double top pattern, it was with the market. And this when the market is going up pure, once it breaks the double top here, this means that it should resume down. And if you know a bit about the pattern, some people say, why do we use the pattern? It's not reliable. But if you really work on the pattern, when the market is overbought and oversold, I will talk about it now, you can see like from the first top and the second top, if we take the target, it's hitting 61.8 here. At the same time, the target is fully hit and the market resumed down. So when I use the indicators, I mainly use the CCI and the commodity channel index and the percentage and the RSI. Usually on the 4-hour time frame, they are reliable, especially when we have like the oversold and the overbought area. If you can see here, like here, the first time it hit, the second time when the CCI was broke, at the same time the RSI was broke again. Here we started to go down, and when we started to go down on the 4 hours, we took the combination between the other two. So here, if we go to the 30-minute time frame, we can see on the 30-minute time frame we can identify a support line. Look here, the support line, as you can see. And this is when we work on different time frame at the same time with different confirmations to secure the trade. Look here, we have the first time it hit, the second time it hit, the third time here, the fourth, and then it breaks the here. One second. So now the chart is better because you were telling me that the chart is fuzzy. Now it's better. Okay, perfect. So like here, for example, when we took double top at the same time to identify if we are going down to this double top, so normally it closed here on, look, and this is like scalp system we use, and more if you watch Raja, he used it on the GJ, but I use it usually on GBP USD GU, because my session is normally during the US session. After the US session is open, the stock market US session, it's like 4:30 GMT plus 2 and 2:30 GMT time. So my session is that time. So I trade on Dow Jones, and at the same time on GU mainly, and of course during the day on GJ, especially with the pre-US session with Raja. So here, once it hit the support here, as you can see, it closed on the support line and then opened the candle, did a shadow, and then when it's going down and it went below the support line and before the last shadow, the last wick, this here will be a good sell opportunity because of many indicators, and we will talk about, like here, sell opportunity with stop loss 15 pips, while the take profit is on the support line here. So here, because this is the double top neckline, so it is a support line. So usually the take profit will be here, and your trade will be 23 pip as profit and even more 25 pip, while your stop loss is 15 pip. Why? Because here it broke, like here small triple top, even it broke this area, and then at the same time it went below the support line, like the last close of the 30-minute candle. It closed on the support, above the support, and then it opened back, made a shadow or a wick, and then resumed down. And once it resumes down, here our entry should be on 141.20 with a stop loss on the candle, on the 30-minute candle before. And as the market is going down, like we secured the first 10 pip, our stop loss will be at the entry, and you can secure half of the position mainly while the other is going down. But this, if I'm just trading if I'm just trading the support and with price action, the candle. But if here I can identify that we are here going into a double top, this will give me more confirmation. And if I use the 4-hour indicator, which is the CCI and RSI, and then I will be more confident. Okay, so look, we started to go down, and the indicators, both indicators are showing that the market will go down. So now we have different confirmations that the market will go down, and GBP USD should go down at least for 140.90. And then usually now we had a much bigger move, but usually when it hits this level or this support, it should bounce back at least 10 pip or 11 pip. At this point, we can even try a buy order. It's against the trend, yes, but a buy order with a small stop loss below it, like 10 pips maximum, and only to scalp it, like to scalp it for 7 to 10 pips also at the same time. 90% of the time it works, but sometimes, like we did it, and we bought here, it bounced back like 5 pips, and then it resumes down to the next support. Here we had a NAD position again, and here now we had a NAD position, but it bounced back again from this level, like 40, it bounced back again, but it couldn't reach that level at the end. And our stop loss should be below this support, because once it's break support, so the market is going down, or our hedge should be there. So normally we do this, we take this into consideration. For example, I will take the GJ for today. Today, once it broke this level 148.52, it was expected to go further and to have a sell order, like this was the support and this was the other support. Usually it should go forward to 148.35, but it didn't went to that, but it went to 148.39 from 148.57. So also was a good trade on the sell. In order to see how do we trade it live, you can always join our session on a daily basis during like 4:30 p.m. GMT +2. So here again, we can see like here after the GBP JPY, the GBP CHF went up all the way up, and here we can identify by many ways. Here, for example, when the market was going up, you can see a big move up here for the GBP CHF. At the same time, it retraced on the 15-minute chart like a flag, and you can see the flag here, like 1, 2, 3, and then it closed up. I use usually if I want to go in the same direction of the trend, I use the pattern, and especially the flag pattern, the head and shoulder pattern, the double top pattern, because they are at some point reliable. Some people wish to have more confirmation once flat, once they have a resistance broken, like for example here. They don't buy once it's broken here, like 126.84 with a stop loss at 126.72, because look, for example, here the trade, we take this width and we project it here. So our target, if I want to get this buy order, my target will be, here. I would have bought here. My stop loss will be in the middle of this, and my take profit is here. So we have stop loss at 10 pips and take profit at 20 pips almost, as the market is breaking. But if we take another strategy like Raja does, for example, we will wait until this candle is broken, this resistance is broken, and until we have like a support here, and then support one, twice, and then if it's breaking up again or going up again, the buy will be on this level like 126.95 with a target higher, and it hit it higher. So here at the same time, once the market again did like a small double top, you can see the support line that it was created here at 127.93, and the market was closing, and we can see this after big runs. If the market is going on a big run, now I didn't went yet on the sniper entry. I will talk about the sniper entry when we don't wait this to break. We just take the sell here at the top, at a certain top, using the Fibonacci retracement or using the big resistance or support line. But here, let's talk about this one. So once the support is broken, at the same time, we have like the last one we talked about, it closed above the support. At the same time, it opens again, have a shadow, and then breaking the 127.86. This could be our entry with a stop loss at the same shadow, and we go further down until this first support here, where we close part of our position, and if it breaks down again, you can sell again if you closed all the position, so the market will go further down. So okay, here for example, I will talk a bit about the sniper entries. So guys, if you have questions, you can start asking your question on YouTube, on the comment on YouTube, or here on Zoom, and I will be answering during this session. So here, if we take, like for example, I go back usually to big support, like weekly and daily supports. These weekly and daily support, I check them, and we do manage. Look, for example, here, it was a good support. Why? Because it's a weekly support, because here we had this, like this big double top, and this was the M, the shadow of this big double top. So I closed it here, and we have the neckline here. So here we put the first resistance, here the second one. When we have this one, of course, I will always be waiting for this resistance 141.21 to reach the high. So this is, if you want to talk this, and when we talk about, sorry for to say that you are not expert at Forex and you are explaining like you are talking to a pro in Forex. Usually, guys, this Forex week is not for basics. So the basics, it's on babypips.com. We have a program, full program that will help you to start from zero, from if you know nothing about trading, to start it and then to go further. But we have traders here also that they are already trading, and you are working on strategies and how you can move forward with these strategies. That's why we cannot, for example, talk what's double top, what's I don't know, what's the indicator, what's leverage, what's candles. So of course, if you want to ask your question, ask. I can explain. Even if it is a basic question, you can ask your question and I can reply. But usually people who join this are more like expert in this. So just you can do small research on babypips.com or on YouTube. What's candle, what's double top, what's head and shoulder, and things like this, and you can move forward with this. I'm still a beginner. What are your suggestions for learning forex trading from scratch? Actually, super scratch, you can start by babypips.com, and more advanced or scratch and moving forward, you can be in touch with us and you can get our program. But here we are not now to talk about the program. We will talk about it later on. So what we can see here, for example, on GBP USD, and my personal opinion about GBP USD. So after going up during that time, I will put like one second. Okay, all basics details, and I will hope to see you with us till the end, because we will talk about the community and how we do it. But I will put a number just not to be. Okay, so guys, you can contact WhatsApp this number, and you can ask all your basic question or the question that you want to know about the program, about the course. So mainly the platform that I'm using for the chart, it's TradingView. I use TradingView in order to be able to, sorry, I put it wrong, +961, sorry, 8197429. Okay, so the second number is the right one, because the first number I added is 0 by mistake. So here what can I see on the chart here, that GBP USD, especially here, that we had a rejection. Look at this rejection weekly. After all this move up, here we are checking the weekly just to see a big overview. I doubt, when we are talking maximum about 80% accuracy or 85%. After the big the big rejection shadow done by the GBP USD, today it opens. It's a new month. It's a new week. It made a shadow, and I believe that this shadow was done, and maybe I'm more bearish on the GU that we will see during this week, because every candle, like the weekly candle here, means weekly, every week. So this week, when we end this Forex week, like Friday, I believe this candle will be a red candle, because usually if I want to trade this candle, I wait until it goes up, and then once going down 29, 29, 15, the way that it's now here, I believe that this candle should create a lower low now, lower low than the other candle. And if this lower low is created, I believe this candle will close, the weekly candle will close like down. And why do I support this? By the CCI and percentage R, these indicators that I have here, and I use this indicator as it's known. It is an indicator. An indicator is used to indicate what the direction is going more. Do you prefer to trade 2 or more pairs together at the same time, or just focus on one trade? Salomon, look, my focus usually, I prefer, especially if a trader is starting new, I prefer he focuses on maximum 2 pairs. Usually I focus now, my main focus is on the Dow Jones for scalping only, at the same time for GU during the European session, and the GJ, because I've been following the GJ during for the last 7 months, especially with Raja. So that's why I prefer just to trade on these. But with our system, with our advanced system that we have, and I will talk about it now, we do trade like all the pairs. But the advanced system is not likely to have a stop loss. It's not like the sniper entry, or like the scalp sniper entry, or the normal support resistance break with a stop loss, or the patterns. But let me explain about it a bit. For example, here for me, if we take the high, you can see the market is going up. We can see that the market here, if you check on the weekly chart, we can see that the weekly chart shows that the GBP USD is going further up, and the trend is a bullish trend. So normally, if I want to trade the market, I have 2 options. First, I buy on every time the market is hitting this trend line, if I want to try it, and with a stop loss against. At the same time, once it starts to create like a divergence between the indicators that I use, which is the CCI and the RSI, and the chart. What do I mean by divergence? I check here and I see that here I have a high, okay? At the same time, here I have a new high on a weekly chart. But if I go to the indicator, which is the CCI that I use, I can see here that I have a high during the same time frame, but here I have a lower high on the other time frame. So to make sure that the GBP USD or the GU will go down, will go further down, I need to see a confirmation. And usually the CCI don't do it on weekly. The CCI divergence, we will see it on 1 hour and 4 hours. But on weekly, because here when the CCI hits this level, look this here. When usually the CCI is an indicator where the market is overbought if we reach the 70, if we are above 70, and the market is oversold if we go less than 30, or we go below 30. So once we want to buy or sell using the RSI, we go and check once it hit the 70 or the 30, we check the market there on weekly, we check a confirmation on the 30-minute, we make a combination between the weekly, daily, 4 hours, 1 hour, and 30-minute. Because when the indicator is here on 70, and here you can go and back test what I'm saying, because I'm not just saying it to say it, but every time the GBP USD hit the 70 usually and broke it back down, look, I will open this to see more the indicator. For example, here is the RSI. If you see, every time it broke down again, not just broke up. If it broke up, if it breaks up, I don't sell. I need a confirmation, and this confirmation is when the RSI turn back and breaks the 70 level again downward when it goes down, and it breaks it down like 69.29 here. If you check the same time frame, and this session it will be very fast. What I advise you, that everything I'm saying, make sure to write it down and back testing this, and also join us in the daily every day. So here, for example, when it closed down, you can see that the GBP USD on a weekly chart went down from 141.36 to 138.23, which is 300 pip, because we are working on the daily time frame. Now again, the CCI and the CCI has had divergence, but at the same time, as I can see, from my opinion, if I'm a swing trader and I'm gonna take a trade for the next 5 days, I will sell the GBP USD at 139.9 here at this point, for example, 139.14, with a stop loss at 139.96, and of course I will manage that risk if it goes up. For example, if it goes to 139.57 or 60 again, I will close the half of the position, because I will see it on the 30-minute time frame if it turned back, and the full position will be here. So my stop loss isn't that it's like 70 pip, but I need to decrease my leverage in order to go into this trade. And here I will go into a short position with a stop loss, full stop loss at almost 97, which is the high or the shadow, the higher shadow it did today, and then take the take profit on the first support, which is 1.3795. We are talking about almost 121 pip take profit, and we can leave runners after that until it hits the second take profit, which is the 136.37, because it will be or we will check during the weeks, if not this week and next week, what will be the support here when it hits the trend line, the bullish trend line, because of course here I close all my position in this trade. This is if I use it, because why? I have an indication, or I have a divergence at the CCI. At the same time, I have a confirmation using the percentage R, the RSI. Look, the RSI hit 70 and it's trying to go back again. So this is worth taking this trade. At the same time, it's all for the time frame. Same concept for the daily, for the 4 hour, for the 1 hour. If I go to the 1 hour to see it, much better. Look here. If you can see on the 1 hour chart, it's this, what I'm talking about is 24 Feb when we went down and we had the double top. But we can see that the retracement that it did today, because I use Fibonacci at the same time, it did a retracement for all this down move from 141.76 until 1.3885. It did it exactly at 38.2, and usually that's 38.2, as we can see here on the uptrend. The same for the downtrend. Here on the uptrend, after it went down all the way 38.2, it bounced back again, and this is a buy opportunity. And here when it bounced back again from the down move, it went again to the 38.2, and now it's resuming its way down. Some people do not use Fibonacci. I use Fibonacci retracement for several reasons. First, because I have a new level here on Fibonacci that I added it, which is the 74%, after a lot of backtesting and trading in this area. So I found, like, usually we we use the 3 levels, which is 38.2, 50%, and 61.8. For me, when I see the market going up in one way, going up like this, here it bounced back again, one way to 74%. At the same time, we have a support line. We might have a support line or resist. Here it was a support, now it's the resistant line. So this is where I take my sniper entry. I take my sniper entry first here on the 74%, if it hit with a stop loss above 79%, above 79%, my first stop loss, just if it's going in the same direction one way. If it's going one way up, not like here, it goes up and then it retraces, it goes up and then it retraces and then it will go up. No, if the market is going one way up and then it must retrace when it hits like this resistance. So all these will go further. But shouldn't we use the CCI on daily, weekly, monthly, and not on hours? Yes, usually on daily, weekly, monthly, and you can use it with RSI on 4 hours. But in our advanced system, like 1 hour and 30 minutes, we use it for additional confirmation with the CCI and with patterns that it's created. For example, here, when we have this double top, for example, for double top, it should be a sell here normally. Scalp, we take a scalp, fast scalp here, but usually it should be a sell from 140.85. Actually, I saw it later on because first I took the buy here and then the buy on the other support. I couldn't close this trade for now, and I sell again. I sold again on this area 109.25 and 05 because I see it on the long run that it's going down. So I will take this advanced system. You will see it in the future. But let's stick to the basic system here, not to be confused with the trades, with the idea. Okay, so now what I can see that the GBP USD, if it breaks the 138.83, it should resume pure its down move. And then now for me, after reaching 38.2, the stop loss will be 139.97 as we said. At the same time, it should resume its way down during this week. So if anyone is studying this GU, this is my overview about it. The same time as we studied before, and I'm in positions on GBP JPY. The same time for GBP JPY. Here it hit one of the biggest support resistance line, which is 149.30. Although it went up again for 150.45, but look here. For me, it was a resistance area. Look, this one, this one, this one, this one. This area, this is the full resistance area, and after going up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 pips, 12 candles, 12 full candles, the GBP JPY, it's going up with no even one bearish candle. Here we have a bearish candle, and when you see on the weekly chart, bearish candle, it's like around, let me see the price range. It's around 300 pip, I think, 364 pip, one bearish candle. So usually when it hits this target here at this resistance, for me, this is a sniper entry we can take, or an entry on the advanced system. I can sell here, and I will say to you why I can sell here on the 149.17, because if we go on the weekly chart after, sooner or later, we start with a small lot, and at this point, I don't have a stop loss. And some people will say, what? You don't have a stop loss? How are you trading without a stop loss? At this moment here, I don't take a stop loss because I believe that I will get some drawdown. Maybe it's 5%, maybe it's 10% even from my account. My limit on this trade will be maximum 20% drawdown, and then I will start hedging. So I will take this trade. Why? Because on the 4-hour chart, we can see a big divergence on the CCI and the RSI. Look here, we have high. I will bigger here. Okay. For example, as we can see here, divergence. We have a high and we have a higher high. After all this move up, and at the same time on the RSI, we have a high and we have a lower high. Having a high with a lower high with a higher high on the 4-hour chart on the RSI is something important. On the RSI, not the CI, because CCI it's almost the same, but at the same time, when both of these breaks, look, when both of these break this level, which is plus 100 for the CCI and plus 70 for the RSI, with a double top formation on the RSI with a divergence, at the same time, here we have a support that was broken. Look, we go in further in the 30-minute candle to see it better. And this is why we do the combination between the daily 4-hour, 1-hour, and 30-minute. As we can see on the 30-minute, we had a double top. This double top. Okay, and this double top, it closed below this. This is the support of the double top, which is on 149.93. Once it closed below it, and we have a confirmation on a double top that should resume down at least to 1.4957, I take this trade, and usually when I take a double top, my stop loss is on the middle of this double top. For example, it will be here, my stop loss. Trade, I take it here, my stop loss is here in the middle, and my take profit is here. So once the market is going down, I start to decrease my stop loss until I reach my entry, and I close half of the position, and I go further down, because on the daily chart and the weekly chart, especially 4-hour and daily, I can see the divergence that the market is going down. At the same time, I can see that on the short term, we have a double top, and at the weekly chart, we have at the same time this big move that it's done. For me now, as I see the GBP going down after all this move up and the good news, I can see at the same time that the market should or might go down further on the GBP yen. But I'm waiting until this support is broken, which is 148.30. If this 148.30, which is I put it on the shorter term, is broken, and the market went down, further down, I believe that we might go further to 147.50, and then we will go more. Because if we take the weekly chart and can check the two trend lines, the simple trend lines, we can go further to 140 even, because it went up with no real like retracement since it went from 133.91 until 150. Like it's 1,700 pips up with no, I don't know, 600 pip, 500 pip retracement, with no even bearish candle. Just here a small candle bearish, but we are looking forward now this week to close on a bearish candle, and I can expect and I can see that normally it should close on a bearish candle after the big rejection it did last week. Last week it did a rejection from 150.40 until 148.22. It didn't close like bearish candle, which means that it may go further up, but logically in the market, it can't go up anymore without having some one or two bearish candle on the weekly chart, which means that we must see like, I expect that we can see like at least 600 pip move down as a candle for this week, or 500, if not this week, for the next week. But we are about to see like a retracement for the market down, and hopefully it will be done very soon. So while on the YouTube was selling gold example about sniper, we'll talk about the gold because we have a target for this gold. Now I will check it, especially the gold. Yeah, it hit it. Okay, it's the gold. We had a big study for the gold, and this gold, we are still waiting a big move for the gold until the 61.8, which is 1689, $1,689, which is the 61. For me, that at that point I will have my sniper entry for me on the big time when it reach 16 or 1700. I can start by 1700 because especially if it resumes its move down like one way, as you can see. What do I mean by one way moving down? What I mean by one way, like having no bullish candle, no green candle. It's just going down. Bearish candles are going down further, more and more down until it hit the 61.8, which is 1690. And if it doesn't stop here at 1690, and then it will have the support line at 1680. So in all ways, 170, 1690, 180 for me will be the buying area with a possible stop loss below it. Okay, stop loss here at 1670, and then I think it will bounce back again to 170 up, 170 up. From here it will go to 170.30, and you can make like $30 in it. Now gold is trying to move down again. Look here, this is sniper entry, the perfect example of a sniper entry. That's the 50% at the same time the resistance line that did today. Today the gold was an amazing sniper entry opportunity when the market retraced up until it hit exactly the 50% retracement of all the move up, and at the same time it hit the resistance line which was formed before, and then it bounced again, it went down again. If we didn't take it at this point, once it did this shooting star, or like the shooting star in the candlestick, so we can see like here open having a shadow and then resuming before this below the low of this candle. Here it was a good sell opportunity, 1753, and the stop loss above the shadow of the same candle, which is 1755, while the market resumes down. Also, if you didn't take it here was a good opportunity again because it closed a support. Look how many opportunities to sell the gold we had today. The market was here, open, made a shadow and resumed down again 1748. It was an opportunity to sell for the next $5-6. Here, if we take the Fibonacci retracement from the bottom till the high, we can see that gold went below, here first on the 61.8, 1733, it hit it, the normal entry, and bounced back again to 1743 before it resumes down and go further to the next level until the one. Here the 1718, if it does not stop here, I think it will resume down until we hit the 61.8. Okay, so usually we do this. We have a YouTube channel, the Forex Space, and the Forex Space on which you are watching now, and I invite everyone to join this YouTube channel every day starting 4:30 p.m. We have a live stream, and usually it's in Arabic, but starting 15 of the month, 15 March, it will be in English because we are having more and more subscribers from different countries, not just and of course English and Arabic. I will be speaking in English, but once we have opportunities, I will be taking this opportunity live with you. And here I can show you our Telegram channel and how do we make this. Once again. Okay, at the same time, our chat center. This is our chatting center, a special chat center for the Forex Space. Now we are not on the chat center, but every person who joins us and is with us is able to go into the Forex Space chat center and have some chatting with each other. And it's special for Forex. It's not an application, it's not Slack, it's not WhatsApp, it's not something, it's special for us. And soon it will become like a an application, an app in the future. So here, for example, today with the date. Why do we do this? Because just interested people and people who are with us during the live, discussing the market during the day, will be able to go into it, not just opening groups where people are not really interested in this. And we have also the Telegram channel where I do on a live account trades. I trade on live accounts. So and we send these trades, the open account, the losing account, the winning account, the system. How we close it? On which way we work? What is the way that we work with the market? And you can see sometimes we have losses, sometimes we have gains. So far in 4 months we did 35%, and now we have some opening trades, some open trades, where these trades on the GBP USD have drawdown about 7%. And soon, once we close the sell and we go back to buy local, we send everything. Here, for example, we trade on the Dow, because on this account, on this live account, we don't have the trade on the Dow. It's a separate account, the Dow trade, because we take micro lots. On the normal account, you don't have the micro lots, so we just have mini lot. And here we work on the evolution of this account since we started. Why? Some people ask us why it's just about $1,000 you start, and then not 100K or $10,000. Simply because most people do not have access to accounts like 100K or $10,000. But we can relate. For example, when I take a trade, for example, on $1,000 account like 0.1. Mini lot. If you have a $10,000 account, you take it one lot. If you have $100,000 maybe funded account or something like this, you take it 10 lots. So it's proportional. If you have $500 account, $2,000 account, $10,000 account, you take it always proportional to what I'm working on the real account. On the real account, when I do the study, I send the study. I stand, when do I hedge? When do I take my stop loss? When do I go further in this trade? And when do we hit the take profit? And this is a way to create like a track record for the future. So to be able to watch our system and the combination of our systems, how it's working between the sniper entry and between the scalp and the advanced system using the scalp. So here we can see on the 1 hour also. So this is a perfect way how we can go further in this market. So here, if you can check, you can check our website, the forex-space.com, on which you can see the community center. It will be more active and more valid in the future, because we are starting newly to open it. How to become a member. The academy, the contact, the community, everything will be related to be part of this community. At the same time, you can check here on my link tree. I will send it on YouTube. Everything. By the way, this is a gift that you can have. The 5 ways to boost your financial future. It's a free ebook that I created it, and you can have it for free. You can watch it and you can put your plan in order to start planning your financial future. Anyone who is asking about the membership for the Forex space, you can have it here. You can see what you can get from this membership and what are these membership. It's very fair. At the same time, who are the recommended brokers you are working with. Also, if you want to know about our Forex Mastery program and feedbacks, of course, you can always also check on the link tree, my link tree, and you can check what do we get by this, and of course the feedbacks on this program and how this program works. What do you get on this program from A to Z? So I will paste the link tree here. On the chat room here, and at the same time here on the chat, on the YouTube chat. So you can check it, and you can check all the details you want with the number that I already added before. So that's it. So please guys, if you have any study, we can do live studies together. If you have any study, you can send your study as we do during our live session. You can send the study that you do on TradingView or on investing.com. You can send it on YouTube, or you can send it here on Zoom, and we can do some study regarding this pair. So, but the main idea is when you want to trade in the market, make sure to have the mindset of an entrepreneur in the market. So, what's the mindset of an entrepreneur? The mindset of an entrepreneur, the entrepreneur is not worried to lose money. Sometimes our stop loss will hit. Sometimes we'll have to average a trade where it doesn't go in the same direction that we want. First, when you have a trusty system, a system that you trust, a system that you are aware that it's giving you on a consistent level positive result, then you won't be stressed anymore. If you put a risk management system, like for example, your stop loss, if you are scalping the market, or if you are working on the advanced system or average system or swing trade, that you put a certain limit where you have to stop everything. It's like a virtual stop loss, but it's like an averaging system where you believe that if the market breaks this level, it will reverse a certain trade that you are working on, a certain trend you are working on. And so you will be focusing at that point on getting the trade, getting the profit of this hedge. And then when the market turn down again, you will close this hedge and go further down in the market. So this is not easy, as it's not as easy as I'm saying, but at the same point, it needs practice, it needs time, it needs that you believe that you can make it. And here you can join me also on Instagram. I'm mainly active on Instagram. You can join my Instagram account, and you can DM us for anything you need, any further explanation or any further details about what you need. You can find me at Abdallah.Harfouch. It's on Instagram. So I'm more active there than any other platform. So here we can also see from other perspective. For example, the euro dollar. The euro dollar, for example, which is the USD. Let's talk about the DXY, by the way, because when I go into the US session, I mainly focus and work on the DXY. Why? Because the DXY, it's the dollar index, the US dollar index. So when I talk about a US dollar index, I mean that if the dollar index move up or it's bullish, most of the time, the other currencies like Euro, GBP, AUD, NZD, they work in the same direction if nothing major is happening on this currency. For example, here, and we'll talk about it, and I will say the study, you will see how we got some entries, for example, here. Because how did we know that, okay, this is Lebanon. So how did we know that the market is going down? Especially if you go, that the market is going back up, sorry, when the market turned again. Here we can see, for example, when the market was going down on the 1 hour chart, we had low, a low, we had a lower low. So we start drawing the first trend line from the downside. At the same time, if I check the RSI, I have a low and I have a higher low. At the same time, at CCI, I have a low and I have a higher low. So just having divergence does not mean that you can buy the DXY, but this is an indication that the market is starting to reverse. What do I take at this point? At this point, I go further and I check once the CCI and percentage R breaks up the -100 and the 30, I go to the market here and I check what's happening in the DXY. And once I see that it went up the first time, it went down again. So here it creates a certain resistance. So now I have a resistance area, which is this level, 89.87. Once again, the market went up. CCI and percentage R breaks this. You have two choices. If you are more like a secure trader, and more like the second part, if you are a risky trader. If you are a risky trader, you say, look, I have here, for example, a confirmation that the market is going up and it's a divergence. Especially the DXY has been going down for the last, I don't know, few days, down all the time, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and here stagnation, and then the fourth day is down. So maybe I think it will go further. It's now the time to go up. So what do I do at this point? I check this. If I'm a risky trader, I will take this trade here, since the indicators broke up or breaks up here, for example, at 89.79. But what I advise, and I put stop loss at 89.62. What I personally advise people to be more secure or to be more safe in their trade, and I will wait at this point a new break up for this resistance. So if the market here, like here, went here and then it closed down and then it opened, made a shadow, I go to the lower time frame and I can see at 15 minutes even, and I can see that this shadow that was done, it could be a new support line, because here we have a resistance and here support. And I will wait. I have two choices. Even if I back again here when it closed like a bullish candle on the 15 minute, and my stop loss then will be at 89.78 because I don't want to risk this trade. Or on the other hand, I go further up, okay, and I will wait until the full resistance is broken again and the market close here, 89.89, open a shadow on this resistance, do a shadow, open here and do a shadow or a wick on this level, on this support line, and then starts going again up. And here I go to the 30-minute candle, and when I see that it's going up again above the 89.89, then I will start my buy here. I have multiple confirmation for the buy, and that the USD will go up or the US index will go up. So my stop loss now is on this shadow, on the low of this shadow, and my take profit will be normally on this resistance, because I believe that it's going up to this resistance. Look, this resistance 1 and 2. This is a good resistance normally. So my first take profit, because always I have to keep runners. For me, I always have to keep runners. So the market will go up and I use this runner. Why? Because it was when it hits my take profit, I put my stop loss here. I go further and I move my stop loss at the entry. I close half of my position. When I close half of my position, I secured in my pocket half of my position. So I'm, in all cases, my trade is a winning trade. But now I secured a winning trade by increasing my stop loss at break even or at my entry point. And then I will keep the market going up, but I will move forward to lower time frame. For example, now the market went up more here, for example. For me, this resistance is now a support line. So if the market closed below this support, I will close my entire position. But if the market moves up and kept going up, now we have a shadow and it's breaking again the resistance line or the high of the 30-minute previous candle. So at this point, my stop loss will be moved up to below. Yani once the candle move up, my stop loss will be up again to this support line. So now I'm securing a full position on my entry, and then I'm still moving up. Again, once the market, now I don't put anymore a take profit. Once the market move up again, and here listen to me very carefully. Once the market move up again and closes at this point, so I go further. I manage my risk on a lower time frame. So I go here and I check. My stop loss now is on this candle. I leave a space for this candle to go down a bit. If the first candle is bearish, that's okay. But if the second candle, it opens, do a shadow, and then move forward, move further down, and then I will close my entire runner. The runner that I have, I will close it to secure the big profit that I did. But if it resumes up and it breaks again the high of the previous candle, now I have a support line it is here. Now it's mainly here, the support line. It was created by these two shadows. It is a minor support line because at the same time here, this is a resistance level. So at this point, I move further my trade, my stop loss to below the support line. Look, we started here and now we are here, and the market is going up again. Now I take into consideration some resistance in the future, and here it's very important to take this into consideration. Why? Because if the market is moving up like one way without retracing, and here we can check it on the 30-minute candle or the 1-hour candle, I take the Fibonacci retracement for all the down move, and usually my 74%, and this is one of the most important examples that I can give you because we lived it during our live session. Here the market is going up, and when I reach, for me, 74%, you can add this to your Fib level if you use the Fib levels, Fibonacci. When I reach the 74%, for me, this level is critical because the market is going up with no retracement, any retracement. So I close my position on the 74% here, and I sell the market. I sell. This is my sniper entry or my entry between 74 and 79. Mainly when I want to take a sniper entry and I want to scalp the market, on a reverse trend, I use the 74 and the 79% retracement. That's why I close the entire position. If I'm not in this position, I start to sell here. The first sell here. And here you have the dynamic risk and you have a systematic risk, like Raja says always. Now I took this saying from him because I didn't know how to say it, but usually I take two trades. If I'm going into one lot here, for example, one lot here, I take half of the lot here and the other half on the 79%. My stop loss will be above these two, but I give like 10 to 15 pips like above the 74 and the 79 mainly, to give some time for the trade until it goes back down again. And I give it two chances. If the first chance hit my stop loss and it goes in the same direction to the one level, which is a resistance here, to the one level, my second sell on sniper entry will be here with a stop loss above it, because of course I don't want to go against the trend here. And when it retraces down, I have my 10 to 15 pips scalp trade down. So here again, as you can see, we use the Fibonacci retracement to see, okay, now it retraced until what level? 38.2, my magical 38.2 Fibonacci level. If it hits the 38.2 level and then it starts to bounce back again, breaking this, and sometime you can take your trade on 38.2 with a stop loss below if the trend is very bullish. But if not, it goes further and then it turns and it's going up again, you can take it on 90 again. And if it closes this level above, here for example we have a gap, so we traded the gap, we can leave it until it's back again. But usually you can take your buy once we have a close above the next level, and you can watch the market going up again to the next level. Okay, here we can see how it breaks down again and things like this. So we can see how do we trade it. And this is the trade that I was talking about before. And the market on the 4-hour chart has not stopped yet. Now, look here, for example, this is for us a sniper entry. Look, this is an entry where we have a support, we have a resistance, we have also here a resistance, and then the market went up on one direction to this level, look, 91.05, and then it retraced like sniper entry. We talk about scalping 10 pips maximum with a runner if you want, and then the market is it's ready to go again. Now we will have another resistance at this point and another resistance at this level for us on the 4-hour chart on daily. And look, daily, it's not, there's no rest for the daily. So if it hits on a green candles, one shot, if it hits the 91.55, then we will sell. It's again this, it is against the trend, yes, but we use the profit of going with the trend to take some trades as a sniper entries or on Fibonacci level against the trade with a certain stop loss on this trade. Okay, so I will leave the floor here for questions. If you have questions before I finish, I won't go further in this because we have our daily live session on a daily basis every day, 4:30 p.m. GMT +2 or 2:30 p.m. GMT. You can join us on a daily basis on YouTube. It's for free, like for 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. And if you join our community, you will be part of our private Telegram channel at the same time where I keep working on the market like for 24/7 on the advanced system. If we have an opportunity, we take it. Maybe in the London session, maybe during the day. Also, we attend Raja's session on the premium US market. Also on the GBP, JPY, we take the trades with Raja and we take the trade on our system. So we have the best combination to have the best result and the best return on investment, the best ROI step by step. I'm new in live sessions. My live session started like 1 November. It's like 4 months ago. We had like 35% ROI, but now we have drawdown. But when I stop, for example, I will show you the account, by the way. I forgot to show it to you. For example, here, when I took the GBP JPY, this is the biggest drawdown we ever had because of the first buy on the GBP USD when I took it on the 140.87 for 10 pips, but it went down further. So I took the second one, 64 on the second support, the 31, the third one on 40.10. And when I took it on 40.10, it bounced back again to 50 almost, but it wasn't enough, 45 like this, 50. It wasn't enough to close all the 3 trades. And I didn't close the 2 trades because it had to retrace, but it didn't retrace. But now managing the risk, we are in a full hedge position. Why? Because here now the overview on the, it's not like I'm hedging it. First, as a risk management, I'm still in the profit. For example, if now I closed all the position, we are still having 21% return on investment for 4 months, which means around 5% monthly, which is perfect. But of course, we are not going to close it because every trade has its own strategy. And when I'm selling here, because as I told you in the beginning, or else I wouldn't hedge it. As I said in the beginning, that on the weekly chart, daily and weekly chart, I can expect so far, until something changes, I can expect so far that the GBP USD, because it respects the previous shadow, the previous high, and the previous high. Now we are going into high, lower high, lower high, lower high on the daily chart. At the same time, on the weekly chart, we have a shooting star. For me, it's like a shooting star. I believe that there was a divergence on the weekly, on the RSI weekly. At the same time, the RSI weekly hit the 70 and it's turning down again. So I believe that we will see during this week the GBP USD going further down, maybe to 137.30, and I'm willing to take all the sell down. And this sell, I will add the sell position once it's confirmed below the 38.85. I will add a sell position, of course, but maybe now even with stop loss. But for me, when I take the sell that I have, which is hedging the buy position down, I will check exactly my take profit to be on the trend line. Here, for example, this is a swing trade for me now. Look here, we have the trend line. I will check here the trend line, for example, until it hits, I don't know, 136.80 or 1 point. Look, this is a good resistance level here on the weekly chart. Wow, this is my level. If it hits my level, it will be amazing. You can have it a bit up, like 135.30, 136. Also, we will check about the Fibonacci retracement for all this move here. From the time didn't retrace yet. Now we are waiting to close below the 23.6. Then we will go further sell with a stop loss. And then if it reaches the 38.2 this week or next week, we will have a confluence, by the way. If it hits the 136.47, it will be a place where I will close my sell orders and I will go into a buy because it's hitting the trend line with a 38.2 retracement, and then I will close my sell orders. I take the profit and I will buy here at 36.50 to bounce back to 138, and then I will close all my buy position. This is the plan for this trade. At the same time, if it didn't went in the same way that I wanted to go, and it went up, it's not a problem. The position is hedged. So I will wait until it goes back and make a higher high and make another confirmation on the lower time frame, like this double top or these things, that the market is going down again, and then I will close my buy positions and I sell again from the above. This is the strategy that I work once I hedge my position and once I have how can I say it? When I miss a trade, I was planning to take it like a scalp, but it didn't work like a scalp. But at the same time, I'm looking to the higher time frame, as I always look, and I identify then the plan to get out from this trade. And this trade, of course, I will do other trades with stop loss. I will do other trades. I will continue normally, but during that time, I will be following this trade until I go out without need to close on a loss. At the opposite, this trade can be one of our biggest profits that we do in the market if we don't do mistakes or big mistakes while struggling in this. Because most traders, I know some people from our community and people outside of our community, like they panic. They do a panic. Oh my God, the market went down. It was supposed to be a fast trade. Now we are stuck. You are never stuck in a trade if you give it the right time. If you stop your losses or hedge on a very low drawdown. Most people keep their drawdown running until 50, 60, 70%. And then when they reach the 70%, especially if they are using the average system, the averaging system, they keep increasing the lot. If you can see here, I did not increase the lot. In our advanced system, we do not increase the lot. It's the same lot. It is the same lot, 0.03, 0.03. Of course, it's on 1,000. If you have a $10,000 account, it's 0.3. Because we take averaging, not stop loss. So in the scalp trade and sniper entry, no, it's higher lot. But in these slots, to be able to take several trades, so we take low lots. If you have a $100,000 account, you can go into 3 lots. So it's proportional. You will know how to trade. You will know how to make it happen. You will know how to identify and take the proportional calculation of your trade. If your account is $1,000 and I'm taking 0.1, it's 0.1. If your account is $3,000 that you can have, it's 0.3. If your account is $10,000, you can have 3 lots. So you will manage the risk in your way. Okay. So let's see how this week will go for GBP USD and GBP yen. And during that time, we will be scalping the market, take profit, stop loss, and making profits. So while we are waiting until our swing trade closes, because it might close like it takes maybe 1 month. We have 4 weeks in this month. Maybe the first week nothing will happen. The second week, much more thing will happen. The market will go big down or will go up, and then we will start closing. So we must be a bit like we must be first, we must not panic. Second, we must trust our study and our system if we are working on this system. The third thing, the most important part, that we must always trade risk low risk, and the most important part, stress free. Once you have a system that you trust, and then you will trade stress free. Take it from me. Usually, if I'm under pressure, I take wrong decision. If I am emotional, I take wrong decisions. If I am pressured to close my trade, or I'm afraid of seeing some red numbers and I want to close it, you will lose your account. You will lose your trading account. So make sure always to be cool, to cut your losses short, even by stop loss, by identifying, for example, if you are scalping, we identify 1 or 2% for every trade if you are scalping. If you are swinging, I give it until 10%, because I know that swing trade, it takes some time. So I give it until 10%, but 10% it's easy to recap or to reget it, because first, if you are doing monthly 5 to 10%, so 1 month you will get back your 10% if you close it all. Or if you close it on a good strategy, you will do your 10% during the months, and at the same time, once you close this trade on profits or mainly half profit, maybe you are having drawdown 10%. Okay, you are having 10% drawdown, but during the months you did 10%. So you say, look, why do I have to keep this trade? If I could reduce my drawdown to 5%, I will close the trade, and I will combine at the same time the 10% that I did with other trades with the minus 10% that I did. So my full months will be plus 5%. So this is risk management at the same time if you want to get out of a trade that you are stuck in. So always look at your account on a yearly basis. Take, for example, if you open your account today on the 1st of March 2021, you will have to wait until 1st of March 2022 to really know if you are really trading in the right way. Because if you make profits in the first month, second month, third month, and then you blow them up all in the fourth month and with your account, so you are not really making a good risk management. A good trader should have a consistent track record in the future, and that's why we opened this account, because many people tell me, show me your account. This is something that's too obsolete, too old. No one easily shows his account for people. This is his account, but to make it again better for people to see it, we have a live account that it's being shown all the way from 1 November till now, and until the next 1 November, to see the next 1 November, this $1,000 account now is how much? Is it 2,000? So we did 100% ROI. Is it 3,000? Oh, we did 200% ROI. After all the ups and down, up and down, we might have 40% in the first 4 months, and then 10% loss in the 4th month, and then it doesn't differ. It's not a problem. All what you have to focus on is to evaluate your trading strategy for a full year, to evaluate your consistency for a full year. Don't take it for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. And that's why when people want to join our community, I always advise them not to join for 1 month, because during that month, maybe we will lose 10%. Maybe our account will go down 5%. Maybe, I'm saying. Normally, it's not like this, but maybe. So you can't really have a reliable evaluation based on 1 or 2 or 3 months. You will have to go for it for full months, and then you can decide how it will be, or the way that if your strategy is working perfectly or not. What you have to rectify during this year. Maybe first 3-4 months you had 20% loss, and the other 9 months you made 100% profits. So that's why you have to treat this industry as a business. Forex trading is meant to be treated as a business. If you treat it as a rich quick scheme, I want to have my $1,000 account and a 1K account, and I want to make it 10K in the next 3 months, you will lose your account. Very, very, very low lucky new people will be able to make it from 1,000 to 10,000 in few months. Okay, so my wish for you guys, first, you have the ability to join us and to join our community, to join our growing community, the Forex space. And that's what I'm telling you now, that wait, I lost the okay. So here you can check again on the link tree. It's on Zoom, and it's on by the way, tomorrow it will all be on YouTube. So the people who did not register yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification. Usually we don't put a lot of stuff on our YouTube channel except my live session every day on 4:30 p.m. 16:30 24 on the 24-hour setup time. Okay, so 4:30 p.m. GMT +2 or 2:30 p.m. GMT. It's the opening time of the US stock market. Okay, today I didn't talk a lot about Dow Jones, but usually every session we go into this look. Oh, it had a good move today. Oh my God, we missed the move. Because of the Forex week. Oh, one watch. Look what's open. Look at these levels. These are our support level. This is where we buy. And then it went up. Now it did like a gap on the opening. Whoa. Should close the gap in the future. Here, for example, we did this trade. We got our buy, and then we got our sells here, and the next day we closed it all. It's really nice. The way we work, it's really good, reliable, and you can see it by yourself. It's public. What I do for full transparency, I work it public. we do live sessions public, but of course, people who are member in our Forex Space community, they have full access to the Zoom meeting, because I will be Zoom with the community, because scalp trade needs fast trade, like especially on the Dow Jones US 30. And so the execution will be live together. On YouTube, it will be a bit more delayed. And at the same time, you will have full access on our private Telegram channel. And at the same time, you'll have access to our private chat room where we discuss all the trading setups and how do we trade in the market. So hopefully for all people who are listening to us, because I will close the session now. If you have any comment, any, I don't know, question you want to ask, please feel free now while I'm resuming my my talk. So I hope that everyone will be able to join us, to join our community, and to get the membership. You can find everything on the link tree. Make sure to get your 5 ways to boost your financial future ebook, because it's so beneficial to put a plan regarding financial education. It's not related to Forex. It's a financial education book. And follow me on Instagram. Also, you will have a lot of information there. And this is our community center, when you can also chat with us, talk to us, and discuss with traders about the session. Okay, let's have a small recap about tomorrow. Tomorrow the session will be also at 7 p.m. GMT +2. The first 15 minutes will be with XTB representative to explain about the trading station that they have, and then X station, and then it's 5 p.m. GMT, 7 p.m. GMT +2. Don't confuse the time. If you don't want to confuse at the same time, just click like subscribe and notification. Once we are live, you will be notified by YouTube. And then we'll be with Ashraf Al-Aidi on March 3rd, also 7. It's a fixed time. It's like this time we went today. It's a fixed time with Heather. Also, it will be on March 4th, and just Hamza, March 5th. All the sessions are very important. I advise you to be also tomorrow on Raja's session. It will be so interesting. I love this guy. He's my mentor when it comes to scalping on GJ, because I didn't used to scalp on GJ at all. I didn't know about GBP, GPY even. All my trades all my system is based on the US session and US dollar. So I mainly trade the major pairs, which are USD, JPY, USD Yen, USD CHF, sorry, USD Yen, USD JPY, the same, USD CAD, I mean, and all the other gold, Dow Jones, oil. Sometimes we had a lot of trading on oil. So all this. Adonis, is there an update course for the advanced system than the basic course? On the basic course, we will have like sessions for the advanced system. It will be added on the academy, because you can have the course on academy, and we'll be always adding the updates. At the same time, watching every day our live stream. This is enough for you also to understand the basic, the advanced system, not 100%, but if you already have the basic system, because it's the same, but we went further down to lower time frame. It's the same like the 4-hour daily and weekly when using the indicators, when using the Fibonacci, when using the Elliott waves. We have many confirmation we take before taking a trade. We don't just rely on one confirmation. Okay, and this is it for today. So thank you so much for being with us, and especially people who stayed until this time. I hope that you really benefit, you got some benefits from this session. Of course, it's 1 hour and a half or 2 hours are really not super enough to have all the knowledge, but at the same time, having a daily follow-up, daily sessions every day. We start our trading day with Raja 1:30 p.m. GMT plus 2, and we end at 7 p.m. with our session. يعني we have full time in this. You can choose the session you want, and you can trade in this market. You can understand that this market is really a place that where you can make money, but it's all about the mindset that you have. It's all about how do you think about trading in the financial market. Is it like risky? Is it gambling? Is it I want to go in this market to make profits, just make profits, or without even taking care to my risk management? Is this the place I want to gamble? Am I going into a casino? It's how do we view this industry? For me personally, I see it as a business where I can identify I can check my system. If it's working in the right direction. I can evaluate my system if it's working in the right direction during a full year. If this year is working perfectly, or I have profits or a reasonable ROI during the full year, then okay, it's working. If I don't have a good result, or maybe I lost during this year, then my system is not working. I need to update my system. I need to check what's happening with me. Why am I not able for a full year to make profits? And it happens with me. It happens a lot of time, and sometimes it happens. And then we go back and we check what's happening, and we make updates. We keep learning in this business. We keep updates until we reach the system that we want, and this trading system that we want, where we are safe, we are stress-free, we are having low risk, and then we will be able to make the profits that we wish to make. So please, guys, my wish for you, first, make sure to start this industry, start this career, sorry, in this industry if you are not, if you didn't start yet. If you did start, take it in the right direction. Take your mindset in the right direction when it comes to trading. Because if you don't do it now, you will lose a lot of money, and then you will understand in the future that this is the right option. Make sure to learn from all the trainer now to tomorrow, after tomorrow, and after for this full week, because this is the first Forex week ever done in the world. There's nothing such uh, event called Forex week for 5 days. And this is a test. This is the first year we do it online, and then hopefully next year, the year after and after, we'll have much more traders, successful traders, speakers, that they can help you, and it will be a forum for all traders all over the world to be part of it. So thank you so much for being with us till now. Make sure to watch us tomorrow again, to be with us tomorrow, so you can share with us or be with us in this Forex week.
want to have access to the latest technology that lets you be one step or even a few steps ahead? When you trade gold CFDs, be like me. Trade with XTB.